Hey guys, what is going on? This is Ip of RageQuitTV, and Arcabane is joining me, and we have eSport, aka apparently is Colin, and he's going against ONEGatored, and I have the colors completely screwed up. So Arcabane, take that away, and I'm going to be fixing these colors.
All right, at the top right of the map, we have ONEGatored spawning as the green Protoss. I believe he was the third place winner of the very first ZOTAC tournament. This is now, I think, the sixth.
I think it
ZOTAC?
may have been the second one because the
second.
very first one, it had Slush versus Juby.
Oh, right, yeah. I'm not entirely... I don't remember. I think I played in the first one, and then I was like, oh, I lost. And I was like, I don't want to play anymore. I'm just like, whatever. But yeah, we do see the scouting probe going out from eSport, who is the blue Protoss at the bottom, or the south side of Metalopolis. And I'm so happy to see Metalopolis finally played. No one really wanted to play it, which was kind of confusing to me.
It may not be in the map pool that it's MLG Metalopolis, because you do see the spawning close positions, and no one really likes playing on regular Metalopolis against Terrans or any Zerg for that matter. Just hates Metalopolis if it's not MLG in a tournament, because close positions, if your Zerg, is game over.
Oh, that's true, because they could also just drop those 3 pylons at the front of your ramp and then start cannon rushing you like there's no tomorrow.
Well, that's nowhere near as bad as just 2-gate zealots.
Oh, true, yeah.
Because you fast expand and the 2-gate zealot, well, if we think about it, 2-gate zealot on close position Metalopolis might as well be proxy gates because it's so close.
Mm-hmm. And we do see that eSport is doing that one thing where he's trying to mess up the mineral field there. As you can see, he's poking in, breaking up the splits and all that, which is so annoying to see that happen, especially when you play against a Protoss like that.
Yeah, and he's just annoying those probes to no tomorrow, and now he's going to be... Oh, he actually accidentally picked up minerals, so he's going to go start attacking.
He's going to attack. Yeah, this is making that probe do whatever it wants. Not even getting attacked back yet. Pulling it back as well. Cybernex core going down for ONEGatored. Same as eSport. I think they're around the same time going down. Nope, Gator actually made his a little bit earlier.
Yeah, and the cool thing is, if you're actually holding minerals, and you just hit, I think, the key for return cargo.
It's C, actually.
It's C?
Yeah, C for return cargo.
Okay, if you have minerals in your hand, and you get surrounded, you just hit C, and he'll ninja walk through anything. You don't have to worry about clicking on a mineral patch. You can just hit C, and you're like, oh, well, I'm safe. That thing lived. So there is a small benefit to when you have minerals in your mouth because, well, you just go home.
Yeah, and a lot of the annoying things is when, say you're Protoss and you're against Zerg, and they make the gateway and the Cybernex core, and you wall off with a Zealot. You can tell your drone to click on to go to the minerals, and it'll just sneak right under the Zealot, and it's like, wait a second, didn't I have that on hold?
Yeah.
So it's quite annoying.
Yeah, that's a bit more of a known one, I would say, because, well, I don't think many people do the return cargo. I do it all the time. I'm like, oh no, I'm surrounded. Wait, see.
Return cargo, quick.
Never lose that scouting probe.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh no, I messed up my annoying trick. Oh, I'm surrounded. Hey, I messed up my annoying trick, and I can just hit C and go straight back home.
And then you don't even have to worry about, pressing, the hotkey that you hotkeyed to probe to. You can just, you just press it once and press C instead of having to click a million times to find your resources. So you're pretty good.
And eSport, he is going for, I think he's going to move out once he has 3 stalkers because it is close positions. If you do this on close position Metalopolis, you get 3 stalkers right away, current boosted amount of 2 gates. If you move out right then, you can instantly demolish a 4-gate build. And except we have 3 stalkers versus 3 stalkers. Gatored is going for, it looks like, blink play while eSport is trying to get an immortal out. So none of these players did decide to do a 4-gate. You do see both players going with those 3 stalkers. And, well, 3 gates plus that blink versus 2 gates plus an immortal. I think blink will win. But if it doesn't win right away, eSport does get an advantage because he has a quicker Colossus tag.
And looks like Gatored might have had that one little misclick there, sending his stalker out there just to get a little bit of damage on it. He did have the concave at the beginning there, so he did do a lot more damage than the stalkers of eSport did. But like you said, this is going to be a little bit different. We do have the blink going down finally. We have 2 more gateways as well, one just finishing up. And the robotics bay might be the deciding factor here. The Immortals do a crazy amount of damage to Stalkers, so
Yeah.
you know, this could be a pretty good play for eSport right now.
Yeah, we'll have to see if eSport decides to go for the Colossus route. The only thing you can really do if they decide to go Colossus, you can't attack. The benefit you have to going with Blink is you have Chudge really close, so you can switch into Chudge Lot Archon, which is a build you can actually expand in PvP with. So it's a really cool build, and we do have eSport. He is not going for this Colossus. He is now going to be going for Blink play probably as well. Getting that Observer out. You always need a Robo Facility no matter what you do. If you go Stargate play, if you go like Templar play, just because DTs end games if you're not prepared for them, as we did see earlier in this tournament.
ONEGatored even sending all his units there, even a proxy pylon as well. Sending the probe up first so it could see, but it looks like it got sniped off pretty easily. Blink is not going to be able to be used too well unless they can get vision on top of that cliff. And I believe I see... oh no, that's just eSports Observer just checking out what's going on.
He may be going for it. I think he could have blinked past that force field right there. I don't think it's smart to go for it because that one Immortal is there. He has to go up and instantly take that thing down, and he may be going for it. No, he's just going to be doing annoying Blink play, seeing he can pick off any units without losing anything. And yeah, he's doing a pretty good job with that Blink. Going up there, and as soon as the shield runs out, he blinks back, and well, I think he's taking more damage than eSports has. But eSports lost a unit, and Gatored hasn't.
And the thing about this, ONEGatored can just keep pressuring the front. I think that Sentry is almost out of energy to keep walling off that ramp there. And now ONEGatored can just expand. I mean, if he really wanted to.
Well, that one, I think the funniest thing I saw was that one Stalker has 1 HP left. He got out in the nick of time.
Oh, wow.
And I'm really curious how we're going to be following this up. It looks like he's getting Observer as well. So these players kind of swapped. We had eSport go for the fast Robo Facility, and Gatored went for the fast Blink. And now eSport's getting Blink, and Gatored is getting that Robo Facility, getting Observer actually right now. And that'll let him see up here, so he can possibly just go on these sides, pick off a unit, and then go back, so he doesn't have to worry about this ramp anymore.
And looks like we have the Observer from ONEGatored finally making its way to its unit so we can see that one Observer just sneaking around, seeing what's going on, which could be very hurtful to eSport right now because if he doesn't have that Observer, he doesn't know if there's going to be units at the bottom of his ramp.
Yeah, and the Observer trying to get in range, can see it, and Gatored is going to try to take it out, but the Observer does know it's coming and moves away. So you have eSport staying away from these edges because that is something where Gatored could easily just blink up and do damage. It looks like he may blink and try to go in the back of the base.
Oh, yeah, might actually blink up in the back of the base there. Wow.
I think he's going to blink up, possibly, run around, and then blink back down. But no, he's just going to go back. He may be falling back home. He is getting Chudge. Chudge will be very good against what eSport has right now. But then again, eSport is also getting Chudge. So these players, even though they're getting to this mid-game a little bit differently, they're doing the same exact thing. And eSport's actually behind in food just a little bit, but he is up by... Oh no, he is down by 8 probes. So.
And look at that concave right there. Just amazing job by eSports, knowing that he can do more damage to Gatored there, and moving his forces up because Gatored only has those Stalkers, but there is so many Zealots there, excuse me, and they could do a ton of damage to those Stalkers there, especially those Immortals.
Oh, and I love this play that Gatored is doing. He's taunting. Well, he's not taunting. He's hoping eSport goes and attacks, kind of does what he did. Because if eSport goes to attack, all these Stalkers blink down, all the Zealots going back, and they kind of get a sandwich. But nope, that's not happening. But he does have a lot of Zealots. And it looks like eSport may try to expand. He's setting up that concave.
Excuse me for a second as I turned off my phone. Someone was calling me, but now it's turned off. And we do see just, wow, I don't know if he's going for that expansion yet. I think he's a little bit nervous because Gatored has not gone for his yet, but well, they are going to be...
Both the players have observers with their forces, not over the opponents, because there are, well, observers to see observers. We do have Gatored going for that Templar archive, so he is going to be going, just putting Zealots from now on and High Templars. And he's going to go that Chudge Lot Archon build, and I'm kind of surprised. Whenever I do this, I'm like, you know what? I have all this gateway. I can gently expand. and sneak out a quick expansion while I do that, because 2 gas is really not that much to support mass high Templars.
And look at this. There's so many units from both players right now, both trying to get those army counts up really, really high, but there's so much more zealots on ONEGatored's side. He could do terrible damage with those if they're not force-fielded properly. And as you can see, there's only 1 sentry there, so really it's not going to do too much damage there.
And both the players sent out a probe just to poke in and see if they could see the exact army composition. I guess they were looking for a Colossus play. I don't know exactly. And now we have some Archons joining the mix. None of these players have any upgrades. They're just sitting both on 1 base. They may attack after all the minerals go down. You see not a single mineral patch has more than 500.
And so, wow, just look at this. ONEGatored splitting up his forces. Going to be attacking from 2 fronts just to split up Esport's forces, so he knows he can possibly do enough damage here. And even sniping off that 1 observer there. And here it goes, a huge attack from ONEGatored, and the concave is just really, really good right now, but I think Esport has the larger force right now with the stalkers. All the stalkers are getting sniped off, flanking back, more units being warped in, zealots, and wow, the Archons are doing really good, but looks like Esport will come out of this.
Some zealots coming in. It's going to be really close, and none of these players are going to be able to reinforce after this, as they are so close. This 1 Archon is trapped right now, and it looks like Gatored may actually be taking this, but Esport does blink up on that high ground. However, Gatored just has a little too many. There goes the GG, and that game was all decided by those Archons. We had both players have a lot of Zealots, a lot of Stalkers, but the Archons just melt Zealots. So if you have Archons, your opponent doesn't, Zealots are going to be nothing against you.